Should be our last video. All right, so I was saying that all of these will reflect down here, but we're going to have to make sure that the y coordinates are made negative. Okay, so let's finish filling all these in. You guys have already been doing it, but let me catch up with you. As I'm putting these on here, you make sure that I'm making the proper things negative. Third quadrant, everything x and y should be negative. Over here, x's are positive, y's are negative. Anybody mess up, make a mistake? Need some whiteout? Come up here and get my whiteout. Okay, y'all, so if you have a mistake, it might cost you on a test or something. So make sure that you've got all these. Check your neighbor. Check their negatives. Second quadrant are the x is negative. Third quadrant are both negative. Fourth quadrant are the y's negative. Make sure you've got the negatives and positives correct. Any questions on those ordered pairs? Okay, all right. Your homework is to find 24 values for me on your unit circle. We are not using our calculator. Okay? All right, so for example, let me pick some difficult ones. You'll get this in just a minute. If I ask you for the cosecant of pi, okay, how do we find cosecant? It's the reciprocal of sine. Can be hypotenuse over opposite, or think in terms of the x, y, and r. Let's put those at the bottom of our unit circle. Okay. Go to the unit circle. At the bottom, using x, y, and r, sine of theta is what over what? Remember, y over r. Nice job. Okay, but what is r on this circle? 1. So that's really y over 1, which is just y. So if I look at the y coordinate, that gives me sine. That's pretty cool. Okay, cosine in terms of x, y, and r is x over r. But r on this circle is 1. So really, if I want to know the cosine, I just look at the x coordinate. Okay, tangent is what? Y over x, and I don't think I can do anything to reduce that, so we'll just leave that. Okay, then let's go across here and put the reciprocals. Ooh, I messed up. Put a note there. Cosecant is r over y, or 1 over y, because the radius is 1. Secant is r over x, or 1 over x. It's the reciprocal of cosine. And then cotangent is x over y. Are you good on that? Okay, so if I ask you for something like cosecant of pi, this is how we're going to do it. Cosecant of pi. Okay, I'm going to look at cosecant. Oh, it's r over y, or 1 over y. Okay, I'm going to go to the pi on the unit circle, and I see that my y coordinate is 0. So I'm going to replace that with 1 over 0. And what is 1 over 0? 2. Undefined. So undefined is my answer. Okay. We'll do one more and then I'll hand your papers out and you can get started. Let's do tangent of 5 pi over 6. Tangent of 5 pi over 6. Okay, I look at my little hint down here at the bottom. Tangent is y over x. Y over x. So I'm going to go to 5 pi over 6, and I'm going to take the y coordinate. Hey, y coordinate over x coordinate. But it's fun, yes. We've been awesome. Where was I? 5 pi over 6 y divided by x. Now, this is like the warm-up that we did at the complex fraction, so we're going to simplify it. So that's going to be 1 times 2 is 2. I see that it's a positive divided by negative, so I know it's going to be negative. Over 2 square root of 3, which is negative 1 over square root of 3, which when I rationalize it, I get negative square root of 3 over 3. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. Question on what we're doing. Okay, I'll hand them out. And I will probably make the answers available up here for you so you can kind of check as you go. Okay? All right, let me stop this and get